Hey everyone, welcome to another video in the Master Data Management in SQL series. My name is Elric. Today's video we are going to circle back to the database and clean some things up by creating a synonym creator. This is another video that I had technical malfunction on, so I have a lot of things already changed that use synonyms. So yeah, I had already created this, but my mic wasn't on. So I'm gonna create this again. And pretty simple actually. So we are going to cursor through data sets and add them to interface main. Data sets that are local to us. So to do that, we will need, I don't think we need parameters. Need database names though. Yep, okay. Database ID and database name. UDT standard text. Not only do we need a database name, but we're actually going to get the interface database this way, just so I can show off another way to use class family type structures. And in case you named your database differently than I did. The next thing we need the data set name, and I think that's it. We don't need any parameters, so my typing today. All right. Alrighty. So I think that's actually all we might need. I want to steal something. I want to steal a type of database. I believe I have one in the table finder. System. Yes. That'll be database ID, so I'll just need that. I'll open up my table finder sprock so I can steal some code, because I'm going to need that code. All right. So initialize variables. First, the database name for interface. Table ref database, where key name equals interface. And if you remember correctly, should get 4 back. Yep. So we go and database type ID. Let me minimize that. There we go. Select database type ID from database type, where key name equals main, because that's where our synonyms will go. So this will give us the database name for interface main. So now we just need the synonym base, which will be use interface main token, which we will replace using that database. And then we will do create synonym dbo dot s, because we're going to prefix our objects that are synonyms with an s. So s, dataset name token, I think it's from database name. I only work under DBO, and then the same dataset name. Simple as that, really. So now all I have to do is create our cursor. Str name. I don't need dataset ID, I need database ID from DB system main dataset where database ID in select database ID from DB system main DBO table ref database where database type ID in that code we just copied. I'll delete that. Yep. One close. Boom. Yep. All right. So that's what we're going to loop through. So I'm just going to copy the dataset cursor name, open dataset cursor, fetch next from into dataset name is first and database ID. We go fetch, begin, end, close, deallocate. Select database name, the other one equals str name from DB system main database where database ID is database ID. Because this variable is in the cursor, we want to make sure to null it out so we don't have any overlap. And then, simple enough, our replace script, but from the base. Oh, we need interface main also. Let's do interface main where we're going to have the synonym with the database name for interface main. Database name for the variable we just got. Dataset name. For our cursor. Don't know what I was thinking. and execute our execute. So what I like to do actually in our dataset cursor, two choices: if not exists in our script, or since our code runs on interface, we can actually do this. We do, and s plus name is not in synonyms. So let me check my synonyms because, yep. Are they still here? Yep. So I didn't run this for the relationship that we created. So we should have 8 more when I run this. If they are in, nope. Nope, because I will have to do find the tables, find the data points, create the synonyms. So that's our relationships that are messing up. Shucks. I want to go ahead and see why. Just because I am curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh. Because my syntax is wrong. It's for, not from. Right? Yeah. Right. It is for, not from. Too many F words. So, and it did what we were supposed to do. And I got to run my table finder and data point finder, so all of my reference relationship items are now in my dataset and data point table, which I did not do at the end of the last video. So a little bit of work goes a long way. Now we can actually use those pieces in relationships. But yeah, I'm gonna copy and save this. This, by the way, is our next video. I'm gonna call this a utility. So PRC utility. This is really a data set utility. Wait, nope. It's a synonym utility for data sets, and it's a create. Don't need any of that stuff, nor that stuff. Oh, I guess that's exactly what I named it the first time. And just because we're here, let's create a drop. So our drop is the same thing, except create becomes drop. We remove the rest. Database ID doesn't matter, but realistically, that's all that matters. So 2 utilities, very short. Drop them all, create them all. And that is that. Now, let's see if I can do it. Now how I would update my old code, or technically my old code, is I would generate scripts. I would choose all stored procedures except for the synonym create. Save to new query window. And I'm looking for db system main.dbo dot. I think we'll do dbo.tbl. So I'm looking through my entire thing, and I know I've replaced a lot of these just because I'd already done this video with no sound. Essentially, I would just replace my entire thing with STBL. I got 16 of them. It's pretty good. And then I would replace create procedure with alter procedure. Should be able to run it. And now I cleaned out my system from old database references. Another process, just how I'm building the system, we could have already created core tables and domain tables. I could have shown you a lot, but then be here for a lot longer. Oh, now I had to make sure my subject had a database and just a ton of things that, if we maintain focus that we are building a data management system, when we are ready to, it's going to be easy. So that is all I have for this one on the synonyms. So thank you again for watching. My name is Elric. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.